Excited for a road trip? Start it off right with auto coverage from American Family Insurance. J.D. Power ranked us #1 in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance shopping experience among mid-size insurers. Get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Kroger, fresh groceries are our thing, so we check your delivery order for freshness at every step from farm to store and pick and pack every veggie in your free pickup order with care, because we treat your food the way we'd want ours to be treated. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
And right now, you can save when you shop your faves. Just buy 6 or more participating sale items and save 50 cents each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Okay, so before I became a giant mouth imbecile with an opinion on everything and a knack for pissing people off, I was a rock radio DJ. That job is alive and well thanks to Q100 in Northern Michigan. I do a show called the InZane Asylum. I didn't name it. Shut up. All right. I'd like to give you a Freeview of it. Here you go. First couple of segments of this week's edition of the InZane Asylum. The full show is on my Patreon before it airs with no commercials. Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. If you really want to support the show, in addition to checking out my sponsors and patronizing them, if you'd be so kind to throw $5 or $10 a month in my bucket to keep the lights on and pay for the vet bills, and I give you tons of programming, created content on my Patreon that goes swell with the free daily podcast. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Enjoy the Freeview of the InZane Asylum.
The InZane Asylum with Eric Zane.
Yeah, well, there's not a 6th grader in the world that I can't beat up.
On Q100, the only place for rock and roll.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped him? Oh, man. Oh, man, I shot Marvin in the face. Why the f*** did you do that? I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Gather round, because the show has begun. Coming up at the end of this segment, JC's rebuttal from last week's JC's Tales from the Road, the Don Knotts and Tom Kiefer incident. I've got Adam's Oddity at the beginning of segment number 2, but let's start this thing off with a great song from a band that you've never heard of. The song's called Good Pills. Dirty Streets. The InZane Asylum on Q100.
head. Can't let go, no matter what you said, 'cause I already know. We're leaving this place 'cause you got it written all over your face.
From the Black Keys, Just a Little Heat, the name of that, on the InZane Asylum, part of Q100, the only place for rock and roll. Last week, I told you the catastrophic, tragic story, JC's Tales from the Road, when JC and his buddy Don Knotts ran into Tom Kiefer from Cinderella. And in a drunken haze, Kiefer made a move on JC, who ducked out. He comes back in the room with a whiskey sour, and his buddy Don Knotts, you know, from Andy Griffith, Three's Company, was making out with Tom Kiefer. Horrible. There's pictures on the internet to prove it. JC, that greaseball, made those public. Anyway, his response: Don Knotts, Tom Kiefer, I thought I had buried this one forever. Yes, Don was a family friend. It was great when he introduced me to everyone in the cast of Three's Company. Everyone always asked about Suzanne Summers, but Joyce DeWitt was so smoking because he was so old he liked to live vicariously through me. He would introduce me to many young starlets and then grill me for hot details. So I would take him to a lot of shows. Tom was a huge fan of The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. That is, Tom Kiefer was a fan of Don's biggest film, and Don surprisingly loved Cinderella the band. What happened after that had way more to do with Quaaludes than booze, as the Rainbow used to spike the backstage punch with them. Boozy boys will be boys. Nuff said. Sign, Jerry Coyne, owner, vice president of programming, Blarney Stone Broadcasting, Inc. Wow. So he's not denying anything. Holy crap. We've got another edition of JC's Tales from the Road coming up in just a little bit at the end of segment number 3. Coming up, we've got Adam's Oddity. Adam sent me a song by Clutch called Tight Like That, which just makes me feel weird. We'll bust that one out next. Part of the InZane Asylum on Q100, the only place for rock and roll. All right, it's no secret on this show that I am very finicky about the podcast that I listen to. I can count on one hand how many times I've listened to an entire episode of a podcast. Enter the Jordan Harbinger Show. You will binge Jordan Harbinger. See what I did there? Jordan Harbinger. JordanHarbinger show. You can also get more information at jordanharbinger.com. Wow, he touches on just about everything. Serious, insightful, interview, points of view, current events, mental health, becoming your best self. I know that sounds way woke, but it's true. I mean, who wouldn't want to be their best? Okay? The one that stood out to me right away, or two, I should say, were episodes 634 and 635. Joe Barone. Barone, mob guy, well, was a mob guy, and then realized, hey, I'm going to get killed. I need to turn. That's right. He became a rat, working with the feds and the mob at the same time. Holy crap. Can you imagine the insight that Barone provides to Jordan about living that way is incredible. That's where I started. And now I've worked my way through several more of the episodes, and you must listen to the Jordan Harbinger Show. Again, jordanharbinger.com. That's JordanHarbinger. jordanharbinger.com, or download a show wherever you download podcasts.
Excited for a road trip? Start it off right with auto coverage from American Family Insurance. J.D. Power ranked us number 1 in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance shopping experience among mid-size insurers. Get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
He was a hit back in the day on a show called Free Beer and Hot Wings.
Hey, hot voice, quit sounding like you're disgusted.
It's so hard to live in the past.
Shut up.
The InZane Asylum with Zane on Q100, the only place for rock and roll.
I woke up this morning, put on my Sunday shoes. I don't ask me why, it's just the nature of my grooves. I lodged down the boulevard, came under attack. But I rocked them senseless, 'cause honey, it's tight like that, good God. Everywhere, trying to bring me doom. Oh no, and that old scratchy tractor preaches this soul. That don't confront me, 'cause I'm never in the need of a payroll. Hallelujah, other people in the band. Hallelujah, it's tight like that. Hallelujah, other people up front. Tight like that. Rapture rocks. Tight like that. Hey, honey, it's tight like that. Honey, it's tight like that. Hey, honey.
a witness for the rock of ages, for the rock of ages.
InZane Asylum, part of Q100, the only place for rock and roll. At 94.5, 100.3, and 106.3, and worldwide at Q100-FM.com. And my gosh, that never gets old. All 8.5 minutes of How Many More Times by Zeppelin. And then, if you think about it, coming out of that song by Clutch, which was absolutely spectacular. Thank you, Adam, on Adam's Oddity for that. The song called Tight Like That. Great song. Now, segment 3 is upon us. At the end of segment 3, I will feature JC's Tales from the Road. This time, Carlos Santana is featured in an amazing story that you will not believe. Oh boy, I can't even say anything about it because it'll kind of start to steal the thunder. Just know that Carlos Santana, JC, and a lot of offense was taken by Carlos. Okay? We'll play also the song called Soul Sacrifice, an amazing piece of artistry by Santana as part of that. Kings of Leon, Crawl, kick it off next. Part of the InZane Asylum on Q100, the only place for rock and roll. That's it. The Freeview of the InZane Asylum for this week. It will air Sunday in the coveted midnight to 2 a.m. spot on Northern Michigan's Q100. If you want the full show and all the rest of my programming, it's at patreon.com/Eric Zane. Thanks again, folks. Bye-bye.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
You spend the first hour of your vacation at the luggage carousel thinking there's nowhere to go but up. But there is a place to go but up, because when you open your suitcase, you find it filled with dolls. Dolls like the ones in that movie that scared you so much you wet your girlfriend's bed. Ah, Marissa, the one that got away. You return the bag to the airport with relief. It lasts until you get back to your room, where a fallen doll waits to greet you.
Don't let a suitcase full of dolls ruin your vacation. Go on a real vacation. GoRVing.com.